What's up, guys? This is Jeremiah. Last time we talked about writing things down and how it's so important to write things down that God does for you. And not only is it a great reference point to go back and see things that God has brought you through, but what I'm about to show you is no less than incredible. So about 3 months ago, something happened, and God really started putting on my heart to build a farm or buy a piece of property. Buy a piece of property, build a farm, or buy a farm. Didn't really know why, didn't really know what the scenario was, but regardless, what I want to show you guys is incredible. So God speaks to people in different ways. Sometimes He speaks to them through just speaking to them directly through voice. Sometimes it's through the Word. Sometimes, God, it's going to sound crazy, but God speaks to me through numbers a lot. Actually, one of my favorite scriptures is Acts 2:38, and anytime that the number 238 pops up, it's God saying, "Hey, pay attention. I want you to see this." So it can be God can speak to you through the Word. He can speak to you through somebody else. He can speak to you through a ton of different ways. But one of the ways, like I say, He speaks to me is through numbers. So talking about this farm, He's put on my heart. He says, "Hey, I want you to start searching for His farm." So I did. And then this is how important writing things down are. Like I said, you can go back and reference it, reference things that God's promised you, or maybe you're going through a struggle and you don't think that God can bring you through it, but yet He's brought you through plenty of stuff in the past. You need to be able to have an account to write that stuff down because it's so valuable whenever you're going through a trial that seems impossible to overcome, when He's brought you through things that in that particular moment seemed impossible to overcome. That's why I keep a notebook. So what I'm going to show you is incredible. So on January 26th, I had a vision, and God speaks to me in visions pretty often. Well, anyways, long story short, I had a vision, and I had a vision of these trailers and this truck and a couple other things. So the rest of the video is going to be basically in my notebook because these are things that I wrote down and dated them and everything. So it's phenomenal. So let's take a look. So I had a vision. And in that vision, it was on the 26th, January 26th, I had a vision of an office, a fifth wheel, a flatbed, a cattle trailer, and a black and white Ram 2500. Now, obviously you need a bigger truck to haul heavy equipment. So keep in mind this is on January 26th. Fast forward to February, fast forward to the February 6th. So it was January 26th, now it's February 6th. So it's about 10 days later. So we've been talking about in phases of how to do this business and this farm. So it just kind of caught my attention because this guy used the word phase, which is very different, and it was a white truck, a white Ram, with black wheels. And I screenshot things often because it's just kind of cool to go back and take a look at it. Now this is the more incredible part. So God put on my heart again probably about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Hey man, you really need to start taking a look for this truck. And remember, in my vision, it was lifted. It was white. I knew it was a 2500, and it had black wheels. So I start searching. Remember that 238 thing I was just talking about? This is incredible. Take a look at this. You just can't make this stuff up, guys. You just can't. God is so real. If you're questioning God's existence, don't. I'm telling you, He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer any questions you've got. Shoot me a message. Just take a look at this. So I started looking for a truck. By the way, if God gives you a promise and you're not actively working with Him to fulfill whatever that is, then you can't expect to get anywhere. Okay? So this vision, like I said, first thing, January 26th vision, a little bit of a confirmation, kind of, on the, the 6th of February, about 10 days later. And this was earlier this month. This was the 8th, the March 7th or March 8th. So I started looking for trucks. I've been looking for trucks for about 2 weeks, and this listing pops up on eBay. Let's take a look. Boom. A white lifted Ram 2500 for $23,800. That's my number, 238 right there. So I said, oh man, this is crazy. And my assistant and I were talking in the office, right? And then so I look at the item number. I'm like, nah, this is crazy. This is just I just can't believe this. I look at the item number. It's got 238 in the item number. Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? So I pray about it. I wait a couple of days, and then my assistant and I are talking in the office about 2 days later. And I said, man, this truck's all the way in North Dakota. And I'd have to fly up there and drive it home, or I'd have to get it shipped or whatever. And I said, you know what? I wonder how far it is from here. From where I'm sitting right now in my office to where this truck is located. Take a look, because I screenshotted it. 23 hours and 38 minutes from my office to North Dakota. And you tell me that God's not real. God is so real. And He loves you and He cares about you. And if you would just take time to spend a little time with Him, He could do something phenomenal in your life. A relationship with God doesn't have to be this boring, I have to do this, or I have to do this, or I have to do this, whatever. No, it can be exciting. It can be fun. There's a million things that God can do for you. Like stuff like this. I want you to take a look. Boom. There it is. I say all this to say that you have to have faith and you have to work with God in order to accomplish the things that He wants to accomplish in your life. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it's painful, but the reality of it is it's incredible. So guys, I hope that God's blessing you. I hope that you get some faith from this video, and I hope that you step out on faith, because when you do, stuff happens. Stuff happens. God bless you guys, man. Y'all have a phenomenal evening, and just start trusting Him. Start taking little steps of faith. You're 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away from an amazing relationship with God if you would just take time to spend with Him. Y'all have a great evening. God bless you guys.